It's where do you
Just
start
saying.
with this? So, just in case you just happen to not know, no, I don't drive a Nissan, Daniel Heron. I drive a Chevy Sonic. I think it's a Sonic. It's a Chevy though.
If I drove a Nissan, I'd be getting rid of the damn thing.
I know. I was thinking of that today. I was like, could you imagine if you drove a Nissan? Because like right now, I'll never ever buy a Nissan ever.
Yeah.
I'll never
those psychotic eyes. Those psychotic
Right?
eyes that
easy
just.
eyes. Yep.
I mean, those are the eyes.
Well, here's the thing. They're clearly taking a page from the hey, let's appeal to the woke crowd. This will be good for our marketing. Who thinks that anymore?
Nope.
I mean, that has been proven over and over and over again. Gillette was the poster child for this. Gillette, I don't know who was smoking what when they decided let's do a whole commercial that tells our target demographic that they're horrible human beings and they really need to try hard. It's just, what do you? And the stocks plummeted for Gillette razors. I mean, they totally suffered for that. I can't. How is Nissan think they're not going to do this? So the video itself, on the Nissan YouTube channel or whatever, let me look it up. The likes to dislikes ratio is just through the roof. They've already disabled comments because people are talking about this.
It should tell you what, and you can't. They're going to use that's just that's just the trolls or blah blah blah. It's like, don't you think there's a reason that people don't like this woman?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think that this hatred has reason to exist?
There are 529 thumbs up on this commercial and 7.8 thousand thumbs down.
I do want, when you talk about how she and everything around her, this whole zeitgeist of wokeness and whatnot are affecting media and business in general. I love Spidey Rules 1962 comment. And remember, no customers. Oh, wait, I meant no compromise.
Nice, very good. Well, that's the thing. And I think Marvel has to be shaking in their boots now, Disney, because it's so apparent now how absolutely unlikable Brie Larson is. Not just to the trolls that they try and say, oh, it's just those internet trolls. They're just that vocal minority. You can't say that anymore. Her last 2-3 films have needed so much defense and so much running defense for her by Disney, by Rotten Tomatoes, by Netflix, by everybody, just to try and make a relative decent showing. It's the general public who simply doesn't like this woman. She doesn't have likability. Now, your average person on the street might not be able to articulate or go into, I don't like her because of this specific thing she said, and this, they might not know all of that, but they just know that she's not an attractive celebrity. She's not, and I don't mean like physical attractive. I mean, just, in terms of her appeal, she's not, because look at that face. Like you said, she's got that aura about her that I need to tell you and to preach to you aura. She's got an agenda. It's written on her face, and people don't like, that's human nature. We do not like to be preached to.
Yeah.
That's not something we like. And you remember her acceptance speech for that award or whatever, way back when, before Captain Marvel even came out. And this was like the first big tell that we had this woman was going to be kind of psycho. And she was talking about, I don't hate white dudes, but blah, 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 blah. And during that speech, she actually apologizes to her publicist. She's like, I'm sorry, but I just have to say this. Could you imagine being Brie Larson's publicist, in charge of Brie Larson's public persona and reputation? That Mike Rowe should do a Dirty Jobs episode.
But you keyed into something with a line there, and I don't think you even thought about it. I just have to say this, and I hear so many people say that. I just have to say this, and my immediate thought is, no, you don't.
Exactly.
You probably shouldn't.
Yep.
If you have to start with that sentence, you probably shouldn't. Oh, you said it.
Mm-hmm.
Now live with the consequences, dumbass.
Yep, exactly. And her career is, you might say, oh, that's so stupid. How dare she's got so many movies lined up. Yeah, but for all intents and purposes, no one's ever going to be able to see Brie Larson in any other way than this justice agenda person. and this isn't taking. So what does she do when this one thing that no one will ever be able to see her as anything else doesn't take? Her career's over. It just hasn't gotten the notice yet. Hasn't gotten the
memes
yet.
From her though just keep on giving. And people are playing them over and over again. Between I don't need to know what some 50-year-old white man has to say about A Wrinkle in Time. It's not made for him. And I just play people, and I just see people. It's like, and they keep playing these as memes over and over and over again. It's like, what a weirdo dingbat.
Where is the Fan Man soundboard when we need it?
I'll do it myself. You know, I'll happily imitate the dumb woman. Censoring myself on someone else's stream again.
Yeah, it's what is Nissan thinking? They're already, I mean, when you got to do damage control the moment your commercial hits, I just gotta tell you that was a bad. Somebody's getting slapped for this, you know, in the company. I know it. I mean,
I mean, someone is being grabbed by the lapels and being told, "Do you not understand? Did you not see what happened to Gillette, dumbass?"
Yep. And it's, you know, it's like I keep saying, you can try and make whatever excuse you want, but the fact that Disney Marvel has not put out a new film yet is enormously telling. Yep. Enormously. This was their new soldier, their new face of the whole universe going forward, and they did Endgame to get all the old farts out of the way so she could take the center stage. Where is she? Where is anything for that matter?
Even going right back to as soon as the first movie came out, then we got, you know, the Avengers Endgame, and where was she in that? She was relegated to almost nothing. Yeah. You know, and it's like they already were like, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
Well, they said they wanted her to be the face of the next phase of Marvel films.
That's not the face you want, though.
Yeah,
it's like a Crazy Eyes face.
Look at the list of Marvel films they have. I think they pretty much nailed it.
Yeah.
Because they are screwing the pooch every which way you look at it. But I will say one thing. First of all, how do you know that this woman who just got passed over for this job deserved the promotion?
Right.
Oh,
she
yeah.
Just sucked.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
She has a vagina. She deserves it.
You're right. Absolutely. Because it's a woman. Woman can't be wrong, right?
Mm-hmm. You know, if I had to sit across from Brie Larson and listen to her talk for an hour, and the only way I could get out of it is to French kiss Andrew McCarthy, I'm puckering up.
Oh, wow. That's saying something for Al.
I'm like, come here, Andrew.
Face afterwards, but
oh man, it's also it's almost really sad to see the people who still try to defend her and still try to defend her movies or anything she's done. There's this one person, I'll probably show up in the comments for this video later too. Every time I've talked about Brie Larson for like the last 3 or 4 months, every time there's a comment that pops up about an hour after the stream loads, which tells me he doesn't actually show up for the streams. He doesn't even listen to the whole streams. He just sees that, you know, we're slamming Brie Larson, and his comment automatically goes to the spam folder because he's putting links. So it's not even somebody saying this, I really disagree and I think blah, blah. It's somebody trying to indoctrinate. Here's this liberal article that you need to read on this to think better. Here's this article you need to read so you can think better. Here's this one. It automatically, I mean, I would have hidden him anyway, but and it had even noticed him coming back with like different screen names on YouTube because apparently like he's been nailed for spamming or something because it just his comments always go to the spam folder or whatever. They're so it's such a sad cause to see people still out there trying to beat their drums for. It's not going to happen. It's over. Well, thanks, you Age Boomer, for $2 super chat. She starred in another car ad as Captain Marvel. Did she? I didn't know that. God. Oh, gross.